Good morning and welcome to Godly Play. I have a different story for you today. This doesn't look like a parable box, does it? No, this is something really different, isn't it? So we're going to play in this sandbox today as I tell you a different kind of story. I wonder if you've ever wondered if your presence matters. Does it matter if you go to be with your friends somewhere or show up online for a class or for story time? You know what? I think it matters a lot. I think you matter a lot. And if you don't believe me, I hope you'll stick around and listen to the story that I have to tell you today. And we'll talk more about that after I'm done. So are you ready? I am. I'm here on the floor, all comfortable. Deep breaths all around. Once upon a time, far away, high up in the mountains called the Alps, really high mountains, there was a little village, and in the village there was a little church. This is a long time ago when this church was built, out of stone and rock. It was built such a long time ago that they didn't even have electricity in this church. So in order to see on those dark, wintry days, they had to bring the light with them. Ooh, now it's dark. It's hard to see. But as the families would come and gather together in their little stone church in the mountains, they would bring with them a candle, one per family. And as they entered the church, they'd light their candle and set it down at the end of the pew where they sat together. One by one, each family would arrive, bearing their light. Each one would come, light their candle, and contribute to the light. Oh, and when they all came, everybody, even though it was a small church and a small community, when they all came and they all brought their lights, look and see how bright the light was that they created together. They created that light by sharing it and bringing it. Isn't it beautiful? It must have been lovely. And you can see that it got brighter and brighter, didn't it, as each family arrived. But you know, sometimes people couldn't come. Maybe they didn't feel well. Maybe they were tired and just wanted to sleep in. Maybe they were busy playing a game or watching sports on TV. And you can see when we don't each come and contribute the light, it's diminished. It's still there. It's still there. But each person comes, each family, each one comes and contributes to the light and makes it brighter for all. I wonder if this light we're talking about maybe is more than candlelight. We talk about the Christ-like within us, the light that God created within us and we find in our own hearts. We've heard stories about how to be a good neighbor, about being a good shepherd. I wonder what it means to be a good light. I wonder when it's like this one here that's burned down. Maybe when life gets hard, when we're sad, overwhelmed, or scared. Sometimes it can feel like our light is burning very low. Sometimes the light might even go out, be so small you don't see it. But I hope you know that that's also part of being part of the community, is that you can turn to a friend and ask them to help you. Ask them to share their light with you. And if they're not around, we can always turn to God. No matter where you are, whether you're together with your friends and family or far away someplace all on your own, God's light, God's love is always there for you, waiting for you to turn and open your heart to receive it. This light is so beautiful and it makes me so happy. I wonder how you feel looking at the light. I wonder if you understand better about how important you are. Your heart, your love, your light brings light to the whole world. That's our jobs, to learn how to do that, to learn how to share it, to learn how to show up, even when we're sad, even when we're angry, even when we feel tired. Show up. If your light is low, someone's going to help you light your fire. Well, I hope you can spend some time with your family. Maybe light a candle of your own and talk about the light and talk about the love that you feel for one another. And I hope you know that that love that you feel in your heart is a gift from God. And it's a gift that He wants you to give away all the time, because you'll never give it all away, because He always has more to give you. So have a feast, celebrate the light that we all share, the light that you bring into the world, I celebrate. Have a feast and say your prayers. Give each other big hugs today. And I just want to thank you for coming and sharing this time with me, for sharing your light with me. It is truly a gift. So go out and have a terrific week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.